It's not in the cards for you. I'm pretty good at insults, and I got the internet and a lot of free time.
Gen Z, you're being greedy and loveless. I want to date Gen Z women. I hate you little greedy classist age phobes. I am not here to tolerate you. Hook me up. Until then, fuck you, bigot. Greedmonger classist. All of you, your entire generation is worthless to me. Hook me up, be her. Hook me up or be her. Hook me up or be her. I'm not here to answer your questions. Generation Z. I want to date Generation Z women. That's women between 18 and 24. No, I don't want them to have kids or be drug addicts. Hook it up. Enough of your greed and hate. I don't know where to meet them at. Wherever I go, I get cockblocked because you're little bigot greenmongers. Hook it up, please. Thank you. Otherwise, go fuck yourself. No hookup, go fuck yourself. Lazy. Thank you. This is my take on life. When people are kind to you, be kind to them in return. When they're half-assed, be half-assed in return. If they're rude to you and ask you rude questions like, what are you entitled to? Fucking kindness, you stupid bitch. And then the block button. Everybody's entitled to kindness. If you don't show it, well, oh, you're a Biden supporter. Oh, but in speech, yeah, you're a hypocrite. Oh, you're a Christian. Nope, you're a hypocrite again. Oh, you're the left wing, but you have more than one girlfriend. Gen Z. I need your greed and your age phobia to end. I need you to either be my girl or hook me up with one. You're 18. If that's a no-go, then thanks for nothing, Gen Z. Do the right thing. End my pain. Here are some beliefs I have. And I'm really uncomfortable with the term belief because I'm a leftist. Let's just say that there are feels that I have feelings about certain things. I feel like there needs to be a Black Lives Matter for women for what women have suffered from around the world. I feel we could run our own shit without politicians. I feel Gen Z are greedy, give in to greed and age phobia, and give in to these guys that have more than one girlfriend or these women that have more than one boyfriend. And to me, that makes me hate you. Well, you're socialist, so greed. I feel that Obama is not the ideal black president we need. I feel like capitalism is destructive. How many people died from capitalism this year? COVID? Slutty during COVID? And just not being able to get your family fed? Huh? How many people? Like millions? Yeah, you're paranoid of communism. And plus the communism that Karl Marx advocated for a dictatorship of the proletariat, not a bunch of politicians. I feel like I should be able to use any word I can to knock you. Like you're ugly or an idiot or a retard. If you don't like it, well, don't do it to me, bitch. I feel like I don't owe you an answer to my questions. Unless you pay me $50 over Cash App. Or we're already in an established friendship and we talk all the time over DM anyway. My friends know who they are. If you're shit talking about me and I've known you for 40 years and I find out, like it's on Kiwi Farms or Sofa or something, and I find out that it's you, I don't care if we've been friends for 50 years, I'll block you. I don't care if you did it once, I'll block you. If there's a written record, you're done. I feel like Gen Z can save the world if they stop being a bunch of little greedy sluts. Yeah, guys can be sluts too. How many girlfriends do you have? More than one? I reject your entire life. You're socialist in name only. You're greedy. You're age phobic. Hook me up. Or don't hook me up. But if you don't hook me up, I don't consider you a friend. I consider you a cockblock. when I got my girl, I'll be a little more forgiving, but please don't hesitate to ask somebody else to help you with something first. Hook me up with a woman, a Gen Z woman. Age phobe, classes. Preference, no, you're a bigot. Bigot, 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 bigot. If you don't stop being a bigot, then I will call you a bigot. If it's about class, economic class, bigot. It's about you giving into their greed. Asshole. You have more than one girlfriend, but you're asking me how I'm doing. I hate you, greedy. That's how I feel. I feel like we should have a direct democracy and everybody should have their own opinion. Not this whole shit where we're just going to do the fucking thing that everybody does. So nice flat bill baseball cap. You're a fucking greed monger. Oh, I'm glad you're not a racist, but you have 2 girlfriends. My disdain for you grows ever the deeper greedy. If you hook me up, then I won't have the attitude. If you show me attitude, block button. It's not about respect, it's about comprehension. If you're not comprehending the words that I'm saying, then leave. This door's that way. If you don't respect me, I don't need to answer your questions. What are you entitled to, bitch? Your classism, your age phobia, your greed, you're giving in to these boys' greed. They're not men. They're trying to talk you into sex during the coronavirus. I just want a girlfriend, but you equate it to sex because you're stupid. Age gap relationships, you're like, oh, well, that's gross. Well, you're a fucking bigot. Yeah, you are a bitch. Homophobia is the same thing. You look at these girls, you're like, oh, they're racist for saying the word nigga. I look at you and say, oh, you're age phobic for not hooking me up. Oh, you're greedy. Oh, you're not going to be my girlfriend. Fuck you, bigot. Unless you're not bigots, then I'll have evidence that you're not bigots and I'll have a girlfriend. No, bitch. What are you entitled to? To be mean to me? Oh, no, I'm sorry. If you're mean to me, fuck you in return. Look, freaks, I get it. I'm very visceral. So, I mean, if you're a very visceral woman, you're not really for me. I mean, you might be visceral, but if you're visceral towards me, oh, fuck you, bitch. I mean, on the surface, I'm very SJW. Like I'm there for women, you know what I mean? And all the races and stuff. Sex, homosexual. Like, I'm there, but like behind the scenes, I'm truly a guy. I'm just there like, I need some 8-year-old pussy because. But yeah, I mean, I want a relationship too. That's not weird. I'm a guy. This is how guys are. I am the Wern. I enjoy pussy and fine dining. Young women walks along the beach. Not in Spokane because there's no beach. Like in Western Washington. I like sushi. Leftist politics. Trying new things. Cock meat in your vagina. Respecting women. For sure. Gen Z. You're just a bunch of little simp niggas. Bitch ass cocks. When you're left wing. You expect me to buy that. No. You're filthy and you're gross. Just like I am. And you fuck some fine ass bitches. Even you nerdy. Like real cutting voice. Fine ass bitches. But what I find appalling and antithetical to your Marxism, if that's where you are, 90% of you being such that your greed is antithetical to your Marxism. I need a woman of Gen Z. Whether she approached or you approach with her, like, hi, I'd like to introduce you to my buddy Lucas, fellow comrade. Or she comes up like, hi, buddy boy, it's acceptable. No. Liberals. So you may not agree with how the right wing cuts down liberal values, but I can't stand liberals, man. Pearl clutching Democrats. You can't say that. That makes you sound conservative. Oh, bitch. Horseshoe theory. You got to be mindful of that shit if you're a Marxist, that horseshoe theory. Because your takedowns of the right under horseshoe theory, Marxism, make you just sound like a bitch. I mean, that's why I don't go to very many protests, because, I mean, some person there with a microphone, you're just there like, fuck you. These are children in cages. Oh, bitch, I'm a leftist. Words. Oh, I see. You're going to cut down on my language. You're going to pick and choose what words I can use. Just like the Christians. You're going to pick the good parts to you and ignore the bad parts to you. And you're going to legislate morality. I'm not a liberal. I'm a leftist. You're not going to worry about global climate change. You're going to worry about things that are vocalized from the mouth, like words such as bitch or such. But you're not going to care about the oceans and the trees giving us oxygen, that which is dying due to automobiles 50% of the time in urban areas. You're going to worry about language. You're going to sit there and say, oh, this will make a lot of money for the left wing and the Democrats. You're going to simp to Bernie Sanders, but then you're going to take two bitches. You greedy motherfucker. That's not what I am. I am not a liberal. I'm a leftist. You're going to gaslight me and tell me I have schizophrenia when I call out your greed, boy, because you got 6 women and you're going to fuck them all tonight. I'm not a liberal. I'm a leftist. Fuck you, greedy. I dislike you greatly at the moment, Gen Z. But you could change because you're such a liberal or a leftist. You could change because you're not a conservative. You're not a classist. You're not an age phobe. You're not one of these nasty words, boy. That's quite offensive to my ears types. But you're going to take 2 bitches. I'm not a liberal. I'm a leftist. I'm tired of your greed. And I use words that are offensive to get your attention. Because you're not a Marxist. Fascist language cop. Fascist language cop. You realize censorship is fascism, and fascism is right wing conservative fascist language cop. Squeeze me. Excuse me. I haven't gotten laid in 8 years. If my language is a little salty for you, you need to stop with your Generation Z age phobic greed and giving in to greed, woman. You little age phobic bigot. Right, Gen Z woman. You need to stop giving in to age as you suck down your cocktails. Enjoy your bread and your fine wine and your Jack Daniels and your cheese and your fruits and vegetables aren't children. Like most of the animals you eat aren't children. You need to stop giving in to age. That only leaves one final straw. You giving into greed, woman, motherfuckers. These boys with more than one boyfriend and 2 girlfriends or whatever the fuck, you greedy assholes enjoy when you won't even hook me up with one and you sit and cackle at my comedy. But you're greedy. I mean, granted, you're not going to give up a woman to her proper husband over here. But far be it from me to call you greedy. You're not going to even come this way, honey, because I'm the man and have balls, unlike your boyfriend. Because I'm a man. And I use foul ass language to get your attention because you're really bigoted. And I need you to stop being age phobic and giving in to their greed. So, I mean, if you want a Wern-inspired video, since you're not going to be my woman, I'll take $50 and I'll talk about whatever you want, ski. I can't even think of Zoomers the same way as millennials. Like, if I think of Zoomers the same way I think of millennials, I'm like, people that are really offended by things a person might say. People that also think it's okay to beat up gay kids and pollute and give in to greed and worship money, while touting their socialism. Millennials. Ugh. When I think of Gen Z, I'm just like, kind of like you when you're thinking about Gen X dogs. I'm like you. I was at the college the other day, and I saw some Zoomer women there. A lot of them. And they're just, the only thing that's going through their heads is their cock guillotines. Old guys. I don't know who taught you your little 5-year-old coloring book introduction to Karl Marx. But Karl Marx didn't like the establishment. He said the problem with the English was that they were too polite for Marxist revolution to occur. So if you're gonna be all like, oh, well, being a Marxist, I'm not even true Scotsmaning it. Jesus Christ! It's like you read the dot to dots version of that fucking shit. You little on the realio. Marxism wouldn't be there advocating that one guy goes without a woman. That would be absurd under Marxism. Check out that podcast I did with the Geek Room. The first interview. Every goddamn one of them admitted to being a capitalist or supporting capitalism. That's not Gen Z. 90% of Gen Z support Marxism, things left of the Democrats, and 80% of millennials, and those were all millennials, and I think one Zoomer, capitalism. Those are the outliers. With the Zoomers and your Gen X, you see, if you're into the women that age, like 18, Greta's age, fuck you, bigot. Not Greta's not bigot. Greta's anti-establishment and leftist. What I'm saying is that Zoomers are like 20 years younger than I am. I'm 41, so 18 and 21, that's most of my college. They're not going to come in all smart-assy like the millennials because they know it's disrespectful. "20 years younger? That's ripe. That's perfection." And they're left-wing. The dangerous ones, the college ones, the smart ones. Yeah. From me and them to you. Up yours, establishment.
You're scaring the hell out of me, man. Everything that I do good, I try to do good.